welcome back to another day. We went out and bought a truck, so we were dealing with that for the last couple of days. We're running into a problem in the spare room. I've tried every chemical known to man to get the smell out. It's all in through this wall here, into the rad a little bit, and then in that corner it's not over here, and it's not right here. So I do have extra carpet. The problem is that even all the way unfolded, it's not big enough or wide enough. So I could do this corner, and then the problem is you're gonna have seams, right? So I don't know, but we're well on our way to the answer being rip all the floors out, because you can't just do this room, so we do the entire downstairs of the house, which would be quite expensive. I think my plan right now is to rip the baseboards off, see if the walls stink, and then kind of go from there. Well, if you've watched this far, you know that I don't really have a plan ever. I had an extra piece of carpet in the shed, so we're gonna try this. This is the free solution. If this doesn't work, then we're gonna do the paid solution. Normally with baseboards, you have to cut along the top. That baseboard stinks. This is the glue we're working with. I have no idea how I'm gonna get that off. Like a scraper, yes, but it's gonna be insane. And as soon as I pulled this carpet up, the smell got worse, so. This is disgusting. Why is this difficult to pull back? For the record, I have not watched any YouTube videos at all on carpet repairs, but it's definitely way more stuck to the ground than I had expected initially. This is horrible. Basically, I'm gonna cut a strip here, I'm gonna vacuum it, scrape it, and then kind of seal the flavor down inside. And then I'm gonna try to reapply the new carpet piece. But I won't even really have enough. Does it stink in the middle? Yeah, this whole section stinks. As soon as I started taking this carpet up, it started smelling in here. The reason that I'm doing this before watching any videos is because if I watch videos first, I'm going to feel like it's too much, like to deal with without any experience. But if I cut a piece of the floor up first, I'm fully committed. And I learn better if it's forced. Like, this glue is insane. It's probably older than me. It definitely is older than me. And it's still stringy. So this is not my finish edge. I cut it very short on purpose. So I'm gonna try to scrape some of this glue up. So I just bought like a $20 scraper, and apparently it came with 5 blades. And they're not razor blades, they're like, unless they're backwards, hold on. I can smell the pee coming up from the floor. I wonder how many dummies like me thought that these blades were just flat blades. Because I really was just about to use it like that. There we go. It's still not that sharp, but I guess that's kind of okay because we're going to be dragging her into concrete. Okay, let's see how easy this glue comes up. Okay, that's oddly satisfying. I really wish I didn't have to do this to the floor. I wanted to get one more tenant before we ripped all this up, because it's a lot of money, and after a tenant uses it, it's like, then it's just used floor, so I don't know. I don't know what the right answer is, because you can't rent a sport. I will not rent a space that smells like cat pee. In order to tear the carpet out, I gotta run a utility knife behind all the baseboards in here, pop them off, and then I have to put bigger baseboard. I should have taken them off initially and painted behind them, but I was hoping I was gonna save all this. Yeah, this fucking, everything smells like cat pee, and the more I take apart, the more I smell it. I'm so mad. This is so avoidable. And you can see the difference. So like, this is normal wall, normal wall, normal wall. And then you can see where the cat pee starts. I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but the wall is noticeably discolored. The nice thing is it looks like it's just the bottom part. So I could just cut that off, slide a new piece of drywall where the baseboard was, because it's going to be covered up anyways. That's probably the proper thing to do. But all of this looks fine. And it smells like old basement, but it doesn't smell bad. And you can tell that it's good because all of the nails are good. Like, they're not rusty. They're over here. Everything is rusty, like a cat was fucking pissing on it. It's so frustrating. I'm so upset. At least this stuff won't stink as much coming out because the bad stuff I already pulled. Not ideal, but it smells better than the other corner. The glue doesn't look horrible, and it's not sticky. Not that sticky anyway. This is definitely a little annoying, and like if you're thinking about renting, don't. Because like even good renters leave you gutting stuff. Because these guys were really good. It's just, we said yes to a cat. So I guess don't be an idiot landlord. That's probably what I'm trying to say. On the plus side, I didn't tell you guys, but I bought new doors. There's a very nice couple across town that were getting rid of some doors from their basement apartment, which was a much more luxury style basement apartment. Anyway, they were getting rid of the doors for the price of handles, like 50 bucks a door. And I was gonna put them in, but then I stopped because if we're putting flooring down here, it's gonna be a different thickness. So I can't just cut the doors to where they'd fit right now. I have to wait till the flooring's in and then do it at the end. So we'll do one step at a time. We're really not in a rush to rent the space. I just don't want to never rent it again. It's my problem. I don't know if you guys seen my last video, but I went over this floor like 9 times with a carpet cleaner. This is dirt. Like, the carpet cleaner does not work. Doesn't work. Yes, it might steam it, but it does not remove dirt. This is one of my thought processes and why it doesn't work. So I was hoping that I could keep the baseboard and then the flooring installers could just go right under it. But instead, the carpet was installed flush to the baseboard. And so there's no room under the baseboard, so they'd have to come off regardless. Okay, we'll get these pieces of carpet out of here. Okay, so now we're going to remove this trim. So this is the spot that I've been worried about. You probably can't see it, but if I get a board, you can. Same with this side. But it looks like we can sand it off pretty easily. I don't know what it is, floor level or some shit. So I've cut it up to the post, so this can all be removed in one sheet. I'm gonna remove this, throw it in a pile outside, roll this up and bring it out as well. Perfect. So it's much more echoey in here now, but every room is completely cleared out. We have a little bit of baseboard left to do that I will rip out. I'm gonna leave the vinyl for now in both areas, but I am gonna remove this. So we're currently in the laundry room. This floor is, well, nice because it's not nice at all, but it's just been dropped in, so it should pull up relatively easily. So we'll see. We'll pop it up and then rip it out. I went and purchased some KO2s off of Marketplace from a gentleman, and we got chatting, and he is a floor installer. He does mostly tile work, but he's done tons of LVP. So basically, he's gonna come out and help me do the floor. Basically, he gave me the option to do it like a normal contractor, come in and give the quote, or he said he can teach me, and then I can help him do it, and he can be there for the technical parts, and I'm hoping that I can just kind of take over once it's just laying the flooring itself, which is pretty fantastic. So I'm gonna get him to come out hopefully some night this week and do that. But I got brand used KO2s on the truck. That's done. Let's go see how much it cost. It costs a lot more if I pop a tire. $11.44. Okay, so I got the measurements. It's been a little bit of a shit show in regards to what I'm actually doing during this video, so you're gonna have to bear with me. The initial idea was that I was gonna paint the front entryway. I haven't even done that. And I was just going to touch up the trim and move on with the apartment, get it rented before the baby comes. But I couldn't get the smell out. The plan, tentatively, and things change, the plan tentatively is that I'm going to hire the guy that I had met today buying the tires, which just seems a little risky, but the goal with him is he's going to help me level the floor and he's going to help me start the LVP. But after that, I'm hoping that I'll be able to attack the rest of the floor by myself. And then we're going to either make or buy some trim and put it in, and we need to get this place rented. Thank you for watching. Sorry for the confusing episode, but we'll see you next week.